a Battle Brothers with me, Cornish-Knight, and some Marcus the Brave as we get back into the campaign. We are currently hunting down a bunch of thieves. They are here. This is going to be interesting. Let's have a crack at it. Your cat's bringers logging the employee's property to arms. Yeah. First blood to us as we hit him in the air. I want to focus down. We still managed to hit him, which is good. Can't hit him because of trees. Hit him as well, which is nice. So we've got some injuries racked up. Right, first things first. 1 second, folks. Because there is... Where was it? There is an ability. Options. Gameplay. And I do have actually fast AI movement turned on. Someone basically said something about it, my movement being slow. I mean, but I have it all turned on. Okay. Maybe for the bigger fights I'll have it turned on, but for my guys. But for now, let's just see what happens. Okay, so they're going to push down that way. Good to know. Missed him. Let's see what happens with the mercs. Missed. So they're turtling up. Not got a good chance, but he's bigger of a threat, so managing to hit him is important. Okay. Switch over to your great sword. So if that Kais comes in, we want to start cleaving through his stuff. And let's see what happens. Not a lot. Hit the range unit, which will probably provoke them into coming out. Okay. So now we played a waiting game. Little bit of damage. Yeah. Got the slinger. This will probably provoke them into charging now. Nope, they're still turtling up. Okay. Let's see what happens. Hitting the armor is annoying because it takes tools to repair it. But if we kill him, they will go on the assault with that. I'm happy to burn ammo. I'm happy to burn ammo rather than risk my guys getting seriously injured. Here we go. Take him, please. And then we will start to... That's not what I want. Right, this is not a great situation. We already broke their morale. That's what I was worried about. Right. Rush to flank. Release the hound now. Okay. You're fine. The fact that you missed sucks. Yeah, you taking a hit is bad news for us because it really wrecks your use of equipment. Run him down. And there we go. Got some supplies. And got the artifact in question. So let's run back to town. I mean, I'd like to take that, but Orc Berserkers are no joke. So yeah, come. Let's have a good look at a good deal of crown cell sword. Perhaps you brought something to help ease my pains. Good, very good. He says he looks over the golden talisman. Okay. So pawn off some of the lower tier stuff we no longer need. Like that. Okay. Have a bit of money in our pocket. Nothing fantastic, though. I didn't mean to buy that. Dagnabbit. Okay. Fine. Well, we bought it now. There we go. I meant to buy that if I was going to buy anything. Right. Anything noteworthy here? A couple of bits and pieces. Okay. Level 3 skull's not worth taking, so let's run back down to town. And if we have to fight the orcs, we will. We look at retainers, we've got the scout, we've got the cook. Who would we want to get next? Minstrel is useful. Earn more renown with every action. It's always good. They're not too expensive. Getting renown is good because it means that we can just do normal jobs and hopefully get the better ending. It's either that or someone gets something like the Surgeon, which is probably more worth the finance investments. Since we can only get one more person for the time being. Right. Equipment-wise, level 1, that's... Oh, mission-wise, level 1, that's fine. Level... Oversized maul, two-handed, that would be something nice to get. Can't afford it right now, though. We know it's there. To be honest, I'm wanting to get that. A great sword early on. I know it's expensive. But man, and like getting a decent greatsword for our main character would be absolutely fantastic. Like just the damage output is much higher. But it's going to take all of our money. And I haven't got a ton of gear. So there's some nice helmets and stuff here. What's in the marketplace? Maybe we get lucky and find something super cheap. The bill hook. I mean, that's a nice pole arm to get. You've got the mole perk. I mean, to be honest, you're not terrible. You've got no melee defense, though, which is your main issue. You've got the company spear. Okay. And you do have the Warhammer perk, which we had you trained up on. I mean, there is one there. Nice Warhammer. But I really need to get this for my hero before the main character. So let's do a mission to try and earn some gold. Bird flies from your sword and plants itself there. It coos at you. When gestures towards its feet, you'll notice a rolled up paper. Second you take the mechanics, the bird is off. Let's talk business. Sometimes wonder if the old gods look upon us in such a manner. You should know that they're good for gardens, sell a sword, he says. As you notice the ants when they bite. If they bite, it summarizes without passion. You would be like a wasp in the garden, perhaps. Just so you know, I learned that Southerners' roots are implementing trespassing upon the oracle that I, by the way, of God knew would be the roots and be out to be destroyed. Okay. Conquer the oracle from the southern heathens, destroy and root the enemy regiment in the vicinity. Man, that's not really what I want to do. So I want to try and just do work around here so we can get money to get the sword. Which means probably taking up a level... Yeah, we're going to need to take a level 2 contract just to even get even. And that's a level 3. All the tracks return the eye to fertility. Level 3 is scary, but let's see what we're facing. A few marks with some brigand raiders. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, so a lot of actually heavily armored dudes. I want to see what the actual makeup is. We're not getting through that anytime soon. That Dane axe is worrying me as well. Okay. Let's just see what we're facing here. Okay. Let's see if we can snipe. Okay, yeah. We stand a good chance now. It's the great weapon users that I'm worried about. Okay. Let's get you up here. Because they're down a couple. Okay, great. Another great sort of weapon users just popped out of the bushes. Okay. There's a pole. There's a billhook using person over here, or glaive using person, and there's these two guys. Right, so they can't get through the shrubbery here. They can only come this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull you here. And we're going to do a little bit of Tom Jiggery Pokery. Something like that. Okay, so he's pulling out of there. Okay, so now it's go time because these guys have gotten serious. Because if that weapon gets into range, we're in for a lot of bad time. So let's try and handicap him as much as possible. You guys hold the gap here. That miss was bad news for me, but we're going to have to capitalise on with dogs. Because we need to basically pinch him now. Because, like, this guy is dangerous. So we need to basically pick him off at the post and break him now. Okay. So it's down to 6 guys. There's one hiding here. Okay, let's jump him. Okay, release the dog. When in doubt, release the hounds. Okay, that's not good. Impose as many penalties on them as possible. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Heat cut to the abdomen. Actually, I need to get him out of range of that guy because he's hurt. Okay, bit of a nasty fight. Fall back. Got him in the arm. Excellent. So we got some injuries, but we got the long axe, which is a great weapon, and a bunch of other stuff that we can sell for cash. Yeah. The Dane axe is a really nice. Well, it's basically it's long axe. It's really a Dane axe, but it's really nice. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone. We have you geared for axe work. It is really good. Finding somewhere else to stand in the line. I actually think at this point... Yeah, I think at this point what we're going to do is swap you over. Yeah, let's look at that. Just... As much as I want to, you just can't do it because you've got no defense, which is annoying me no end. You leveling up is fantastic. More that, more range defense. At this point, what else do we want? I might actually go with a smidge of... The higher in the turn order would be good. Means you'll all like to shoot. And then what we could do is... Getting out of trouble is always nice. Overwhelm is pretty good for range units. Okay. Unfortunately, you're going to have a shield, which annoys me no end. One-handed axe is probably the thing we're going to have to do for you then. Do we have anyone in the back that's semi-competent? I mean, you're actually not bad at melee. I haven't got a ton of stamina though, so if I give this to you... Actually, if we give this to you, you can actually get some work in. Which, to be honest, may be a good idea, which we start getting our guys... Because we have limited equipment, so it may be worth thinking about... well, like I said, having dual roles in the group. In case we start to get really swarmed in melee, we can start chopping with the melee weapons. Right, let's return. Turn that in. These beasts could rip my throat out. Yet look at them. How does that happen? I don't even train them. Someone else did. I'm a stranger to them, and yet here they are. He says as the two dogs rest on his lap. As promised, self-sword. Okay. Let's rest. Quickly get time passed by. And let's sell some of the stuff. Because we need money. Unfortunately, it's the constant equation. Let's put food. And then we're going to go and get that great sword for our main character. Right. Okay. I mean, like, this would be a massive boost to our ability to fight. It's expensive, not going to lie. But I can sell off some other things that we have lying around. I mean, we've got a couple of falchions. That and that. We've got enough money stored away that I can buy this. We take a financial hit, but it's worth it. Like, this is a serious damage upgrade over this. Just more damage against shields. It hits. Yeah, you guys being hurt is problematic, though, unfortunately. Let's pay for some rumours. If you're looking for the coin, you should head south and teach. Yeah, well, don't really care about that. I'll grab another mail patch and we'll sell off some of the more damaged bits of gear to give us a little bit of a payday. Because he's got armor on, he's got armor on. I mean, to be honest, you need to have a bit more oomph in your equipment so you can have that. So we got 3 out of 6 on that achievement. On our ambition. Yeah, it's all getting expensive now to train people up. I will grab it for him. Can we afford it? Yeah, we can afford it. Does mean we have a bit short on cash, but I don't have a ton of stuff lying around, but I have enough that we'd be able to make it by if we just quickly go out and grab a contract. Okay. Where do we want to go for work? Up here there's a bunch of stuff, so let's head back up in that direction. Investing in a new weapon is always really expensive in this game, but it helps so much. Higher tier stuff is very powerful. Hear ye, the Southwest is looking for men of your kind. Some kind. Find ye way there, and you may haven't been yobbed up yet. Okay, so... Interesting. I have been talking to someone in the comment section of one of my videos talking about, like, interesting mods, which we may have a look at. So just watch this. Hello, Sortord. Look, I'm going to make it sound like the biggest goddamn fool ever, but many years ago, my firstborn, who came into the woods covered in illness. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be witches, which is problematic. $5 days worth of food. Work. What's level 2 village work? Cargo. Let's run up here quickly. If not, I'll take like escort jobs in the middle of a civil war is bad news. Do they have anything up here worth talking about? A level 1 package delivery. Fine, we'll take it as just a way of covering our costs to go back down south. 3 days. I do not like the idea of that. Okay, yeah. Hand over the money. Keep us going for a bit. Okay. 3 days southeast. Where we're going to Trogan. All the way down there. Yeah, no, mate. No. Okay. Let's go. The thing is, I need jobs that give automatically, like, give immediate payment. Under the ban of Northern Crusaders. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to go further afield. All the easier jobs are used up. And I am low on coffers. I travel on the distant bobbing forth, slouched and croning with a wingless like a wingless gargoyle. His walking stick bobs and prods in front of him, and even from far away you hear the snigger and snacker of stones being tapped. You give the order of the men to hold and wait, letting the stranger come to you. When you finally nears, he looks up. At first his nose is all you see, the rest of him is hidden in a cloak. He sniffles gingerly like a blind mole coming across a bizarre impasse. Just as you begin to ask if the man is alright, he throws the cloak back, revealing himself. That which faces you is a tired figure, hobbled, sleepless days, Pince creases his eyes, reddened cheeks suddenly smiles. He asks you might stay your party for a time. Join us at the campfire for tonight. You sit by the fire, much talk is made about this and that, but the traveller does speak some words which reside in you. I saw a man cut down by lightning a few months ago. Grimold was his name. He had a lumber mill for a mouth, a wooden bite from side to side, termite teeth, you used to say. Anyway, I found his head aflame, grinning hot fire back at him. His flesh charred, curled down into streaks of black and purple. The ground around him was scorched, smoking drifted around, and little fires crackled. But he was still alive, so I ran off to get some help when I heard a horrid noise behind me. Damned lightning struck him again, smocked by the gods through and through. But he may rest in peace. Okay, we need work badly. We'll stop here, and if not, we'll rush down south. I don't want to fight the Southerners. What's this? During a time of much algorithm, you see, I am currently in a war, but the wars are not just fought by men, but by civil supply chains. Okay. Instead, also from raiding parties around Tandorf. Don't let them burn any location. Why couldn't it be something easy like the undead as the first one? Okay, we need work, and we need work fast, so we're going to probably take whatever kill mission we can get. Okay. Yeah, 2 skull. You with the Knight Colonel? You nod. Easy there. I'm wearing a sword. If I wanted to kill you, taking a seat probably wouldn't be the best route. I'm a local council by the name of Baldur of Koga wishes to speak with you. Who's this again? The mercenary? Oh, most fortunate to have you here in cargo, good captain. How many crowns? Deliver cargo to trade master about Northwest Road. Fine. We can take that. Where are we going? All the way back up there. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, I mean, there was talk of like Legends mod, which I haven't had up, to be honest. I've never really looked at a lot of Battle Brothers mods. I tend to be very cautious about modding my games the more traditional way nowadays. I'm just not as good as I used to be at it. Okay, take it. Johnny went well. Okay. 2-level skull. I got the fit, no mind you being here, sellsword, though you're scary enough, but word around these parts that's a large spiders are afoot. Okay, so spiders need to be paid more. Okay. And that's fine. A little bit of food to hide us over. Hunt down the spiders in the woods around. So is this what we're chasing down here? These things? Okay. Right here. The webinar nest is silent, and clattering of the company's arrival seems to be apocalyptical. The clinking of metal distinct sharp in a trespass. You find a man hanging down from a tree. Okay, yeah, he screams. Hitting our archers is annoying. Okay. I need to get you out of this situation that you've got yourself into fairly quickest. So we may actually... I don't want to release dogs just yet. Pull you back. Yeah. You're going to go in and block. You're going to move out the way to give us some cover. Spear wall up, please. Spear wall up, please. Yeah. You've got the town down here. I'm going to get you to step into the breach. Okay, so they're going to come in large numbers. Okay, that's annoying. You're currently webbed. Okay. Hold for a moment. Okay. Okay, that's annoying. Right, they're trying to poison us. Didn't mean to press that. That's annoying. Lay. you guys have got this approach covered for the meantime, so you need to get here and help with this. Yeah, because that's what I was worried about. Okay, we're in a bit of a tight spot here. We may need to get involved aggressively. Okay. Hold there. You hold. You should be able to hold one more turn. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting a bit nervous about. Okay. Switched over for that. Fantastic hit. Gonna switch to this for a second. Delay. Get out the great sword. Jump up on the high ground. Put you out. Okay. Yep, like your poison is problematic for me. Miss. Alright, buy us a bit of time. Right, everybody else is going to have to catch their breath for a moment. Yeah, the spiders seem to have broken. So let everybody just catch their breath for a moment. God, you suck. Yeah, they've broken. Man, these guys are not great at anything today. Yeah, it's over. Took some injuries. We got some materials. You're ready to return to Harken the Wise, but first the nest is torched entirely. The company stands before the flames into the thrill cries, spiderling, and at times laughing at the little mites scuttering around like tiny fireballs on legs. Okay. So. That's a good way. Harken the Wise welcomes you back with a great clap, and a rub on of his hands, as though you've just brought in a turkey and not horrifying evidence of his victory. After paying you the agreed reward, you hear some surprising news. The mayor states that the estate of a lost townsman could not be properly divided up. And further thanks, if you take what you left of it, we'll get some mushrooms. Well, fantastic. Mushrooms, because that's what we need. Right. Didn't a bit level up from that encounter? No. You took more damage than I liked for you to take, though, unfortunately. I think it might be time to get you some better gear, my son. Yeah. Because you're getting hit quite a lot. So, time for a bit of an upgrade. The vision wasn't so bad in these helmets. Okay. Let's go. Right. We'll camp for a moment until dawn arrives. Okay. There actually is some nice stuff in town today, but I do need to buy some tools, which is expensive. And now they get hammer, two-handed pole hammer is really nice. Plans mace, yeah, there's some really nice stuff. But we have to keep thinking of our targets. And at the moment, probably next thing we want to buy is that we probably want to buy a suit of Hallbeck. Either a suit of Hallbeck or save up to get some reinforced male Hallbeck. One second, folks. So, got some things in place. Probably get them. Did we save it? We might want to save it, to be honest. But yeah, I think it's a good place to end for today. We've got a bit of money. We've upgraded, did some harder missions, and I will see you again next time, folks. We're getting closer to getting all the attachments we need. But hey ho, I shall see you again soon. Goodbye.